Hi there. This is the Forever Friday show again. Last week, when I told you that I had been doing a lot of work and I was exhausted, not feeling right and stuff. I was letting you know that I had read do a show in regards to children and depression and places and things that they can go do and a free place that has food for them and or computers and or music is by the beach. Well, as a recording studio, there's a lot of recording studios, not just one, but I wanted to tell I wanted to have Red come on my show and I wanted to thank him. Here's Red.
How you doing?
Oh, there's Red, but hey.
Hello.
I wanted to thank him, and I wanted to give him. I found something when I was unpacking, and it's oops. See, Red to me always is a I start calling him a peacock, because he's always strutting his stuff down the street. And I had found a peacock that my daughter drew like I don't even know when. And it's laminated because I used to laminate everything all the time. So I wanted to give him this peacock because that is his name and that is what animal he reminds me of a lot, the mostiest.
Well, thank you very much, Freddie.
Put it on the other
I
side.
really appreciate
There you go.
the symbol of this
And
being
it matches kind of what he's wearing today,
because
actually.
the peacock is a symbol that
Proud.
I've been peacock walks proud,
Yeah.
and a peacock is one that stress their stuff, and I do try to do that
He
for years.
always
It's
does
just a
that.
habit now, but when I was younger, I used to have to practice doing that. Now it's just it's automatic. So people been calling me peacock, especially her.
I
So
didn't. No, no.
so thank you very much.
Who calls you that?
You say strutting like a peacock, you. Especially fighting.
Nobody calls you that. Nobody calls you that.
Nobody else, just you.
Nobody says that. You just said everybody does.
No, no, no. You are the one that says it. Other
I'm the
people,
only one that I think.
other people just simply look at me like as if I'm a peacock. They don't say it, the word.
Oh, whatever.
She actually says the word. So
No, that you're
that
proud.
makes me feel like a peacock.
You are a peacock. You should. If you haven't seen a real peacock, go to the zoo if they have them. But watch the mannerisms on a peacock, and their tail feathers fan up, and they just stretch.
Well, thank you very much. That sounds like a compliment.
I also want to. I also want to say that Red and I went to my church that we. I mean, I haven't been doing a lot of things lately because I've been stressed out about Idaho and a move and all that stuff. And that part's done. And now I can't really relax just yet. I mean, because I got to get out the dust, the boxes, the bags. I'm nesting. I'm in my nesting period right now. I'm so excited. You can't, oh my God, oh my gosh. Oh, like this, like my outfit. I'm finding my things.
That looks nice.
Finding
I
my
like
things.
That's really nice. I like the way it goes with the
I
necklace.
have a green one too with gold.
I like that necklace going with it.
And you got this for my daughter. And
Yes, I did.
the earrings. But the bracelet, my wrists are too big for the bracelet. But anyways, I have been finding my stuff. I've been so happy and excited. It's like Christmas. Oh, and to say that Christmas, most everything in my house, I mean, a lot of big chunk of everything is Christmas stuff. Box after box after box. That is my most favorite thing, holiday of the year. because I used to bring my family to my house and decorate. It's like someone threw up in my house Christmas. And no, I got it all. I got all my Christmas stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so
I'm
excited.
glad you're happy.
I'm so excited. You just don't even know. I want to. I know you have a lot of stuff on your heart to speak about. Probably. You want to go ahead and share the
You
things?
speaking to me?
I'm speaking to you.
I like it when she talks like that. Anyway, no, I was intrigued and I was fascinated by the church I went to. When I first went there, I never did think I was going to like it. And I was speaking to some people yesterday about it because I was telling them how much I've changed and what I've been through, and they hadn't seen me in 2 years. So when I was speaking on church, I said, well, I went to this one church, and it was way different. It was like they treated me like they knew me like I was family. And then I thought about how they were saying that they were family, and they were broke down into 7, 8 people, in this house. It was the people in the house. And then when I first got there, I was nervous. I looked at the people and they looked like I said, they're not gonna like me. I know I'm not coming back. I'm assuming this because I had on a mink hat. I had on shoes with a pony in them, looking like mink, and then I was dressed real fancy. I was dressed way different than them, and they treated me with so much kindness and so much love. And then after we got halfway through the church services, I really felt comfortable, because they really made me feel good. And then at the end of the services, they went out and bought food and had us in the kitchen like we were at home eating at a Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, it was really amazing. And they did not ask for no money the whole time I was there. And most churches I go to, like the one I went to prior to that I went to several times, it was a friend of mine. They asked 3 times for money, and my sister said to herself, I like the church, but its services are too long and they ask for too much money. And this is what she had said, and she was the first time there. And I haven't had a chance to tell her about this church, but what's the name of the
We Are Church.
We Are Church. They really conduct themselves like sincere people that are believing and really believe what they say and do what they mean. Mean what they say and do what they mean.
Say what they mean.
Say what they mean. They actually seem to be one of the realest people I've seen in going to church, because in my 65 years, I've been to church several times, but most of the churches I've been to, I have to say, were black churches. And they all go in there looking all fancy and talking that talk. But
Who
when you
can
see,
outdo who with what
yeah, and then when you
clothes
see
and
them Monday
cars.
morning, the people you see Monday morning that treated you so well Sunday morning, when you see them Monday morning, they act like they don't know you. They just go down by the way, and it was like it was an act rather than being sincere.
Sorry.
And then it reminded me yesterday when
It's true.
when I was in my office yesterday, and an ex-friend of mine that I had went to his church that I was speaking about when I was speaking about the churches, was in there talking to people about you got to have God in your life. He was talking all this talk, but never walk. Actually, he does not walk the walk. But when I was listening to him talking to these other people, you got to have God in your life. You got to have God in your life. And you don't have to talk about it. You just have to be about it. And these people at the church that I went to Sunday, they were really serious about walking the walk, not just talking the talk. That's what I want to say.
And actually, we spoke on that, didn't we?
We did.
Uh-huh.
When we were at the church.
Uh-huh.
When we left, me and you spoke on it.
No. The church was speaking on that.
Oh, they spoke on
Walk
it too.
the walk.
Yeah.
If you
They spoke.
profess that you're a godly person and want to be a Christ-like, you need to show that to people, and it's walking the walk.
Yeah, it's what it is, walking the walk. And like, you go out, like I remember some things they were telling me about that Friday when they went out in the Tenderloin walking around trying to talk to people. Is that what you guys were doing, talking to people and things, and trying to relate to people on their terms? Sometimes you have to,
We did an outreach. We
Outreach,
split up
yeah.
into groups.
That's what I'm saying, outreach. And people were trying to reach people, and a lot of people didn't want to listen. And
no,
then
the kiddo next to me, he was saying that it's really super hard for him to do that
yeah,
because he's not a talkative person, and he doesn't like to walk up to someone.
Yes.
And he says the easiest thing in life should be to talk about Jesus.
Right.
It should be.
Yes.
But that's the most farthest thing away, that he would never mumble, mutter, Jesus, his name, to someone in public. He said he was praying and praying and praying on that so he would be better at evangelizing.
Uh-huh.
And I brought it up because I was with him in the group,
Yeah.
and he was petrified. Yeah. That is so my gift.
Talking to people.
I mean, I don't really care in your mind what you think, but I don't overstep who or what you believe.
Yes.
I mean, I don't like. I don't come off as in your face about God. I meet. Oh, remember? I asked the pastor. I said, "Don't you meet them where they're at?"
Like
Remember?
when you brought the cigarettes, something about.
I said, "Don't you meet them where they're at?" And then the new guy, Pastor Nathan, he says, "Yes, it is either Nathan or Dennis said, yes, we do meet them where they're at." And I said, "Well, I met them where they were at, and there was three of us: Chaz, the pastor, me, and
Yeah.
this scared kid."
The one that was next to you, not him.
Yeah, he was afraid
Okay.
to speak, but he watched, and that was good. It was okay. I've evangelized through my life, younger, at different churches, through my life. This is not the first time, and these people don't know that. They don't know. They just don't know. They don't know me. They don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy wasn't hearing the pastor.
Right.
He knelt down at his level, like you do a child, and he was totally wasted on drugs, whatever. I didn't want to be around that area. I was over here. But he wasn't getting through to him or nothing, and it was making me aggravated. So I walked over. I said, because in my mind, he wasn't meeting him where he needed to be met.
Right.
He wasn't meeting him. And he said, "Do you want me to buy you food? No. Do you want me to get you a blanket? No." He kept all these
Right.
things. No, no, no. Just leave me alone. And I said, "Do you want a cigarette?" He lit right up. Woo! Yes.
Just something simple as a cigarette.
He said yes. And he was so happy. He was just so happy. He said, "Thank you so much." It's not, and then I thought about it. It's not like I'm stooping to his level or pushing drugs or
No, you're not.
getting him drunk or getting him high. It wasn't even like that.
Simple cigarette.
I mean, because at that time I was smoking periodically.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. When you need a cigarette, you need a cigarette.
But cigarettes cost like $1. People don't give cigarettes away no more. So for you to give him a cigarette, that means a lot to him. I know, because I sit in my office
It did.
and see people outside trying to get cigarettes, picking butts off the ground. And I looked at it and said, I'm glad I don't smoke. And then if you're smoking and you're on drugs, that's two things that you got to have to deal with. So you deal with them on, and you finally got him talking.
But I could see and I could tell. I mean,
You got the man talking then. You got through to him.
He opened right up. He wanted to hear.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, but he wasn't getting his needs met. And now he's got himself in control as far as like a cigarette. Simple as that. He was apt to listen to whatever the pastor guy, Chaz, said. He was listening. And Chaz said, "Can I pray?" In the beginning, he said no. But now after he had the cigarette, he's calm. He's ready to listen. Does that make any difference of what I'm saying?
No, it makes a lot of sense.
He's like, "Yeah, you could pray for me." From how I remember it, anyways, yeah.
So, like, that church that how long you been going there? Because, I mean, they really care for you. I mean, I must want to tell you, they really care for you. I mean, what I mean by care for you, not just like most churches act like they care about or whatever. I mean, they really seem like they want to
You've
help
been
you,
through a lot.
and they look
us.
like, because you notice when you asked, you said something about,
They were
you just wanted a little bit of whatever. No, that's what I'm saying. They did that too. When you were trying to say something, they really
I
came.
wasn't like trying to be mean or anything.
No, but they looked at it like it was a good thing. It was like I looked at how they were accepting me. That's why I knew that they weren't against me, because they didn't know me, and the philosophy that what you were saying made them kind of like, well, this guy's pretty good. Boom, boom. The way you said it and then the way they took it. But the thing about it is that when you left and they gave you asked for some coleslaw and they gave you all this other stuff, it's like,
they were gonna throw it away. They didn't know what they were gonna do with it.
I mean, they could have ate it and kept it for later on, because
They
chicken don't spoil.
like
But the thing about it
they
is,
don't like to do that.
they were really gracious, towards you. Like you said, Tiffany, boom, they boom, boom, they come up with all that, and that was beautiful. I liked that too. And it's the first time I met the people. And then when I was talking to him, because he asked me how we met and all this, I just let him know what was real, that, just to an extent. You know what I mean by, to an extent to where.
Well, you told the wife and him. Yeah, no
because
worries.
my friend, the one that I'm not friends with no more, he was the one that really, opened up and got you to come to the show and all that. Because when I first meet people, I'm not really that ingratiating or whatever. I got to get to know them.
You're not really what? You're not really open.
Yeah, open, put it that way. I'm not really that open. Unless I really see something about them I like or whatever. But if at first, if they're just doing a lot of talking, I don't really know them. I don't really go in there, because people do that all day long in that place where I be at. Like yesterday, they was doing a lot of talking. And I
didn't
got
go in
quiet.
there doing a lot of talking. Did I?
Yeah, you did. But what I'm saying is yesterday was some people doing a lot of talking.
Smack.
And
yeah, you did.
what's the name was there? We call him Bruno, or what do you call him? Buzz. Buzz was in there, and he was in there, and he kept it going for about 2 hours. And I was here, and I was just waiting for things to get mellower so I can start getting my money. Because I'm concentrating on getting money. It was just the idea I was thinking about how it was before in the office when it was me and him in there. And I said, I'm glad it's not like this anymore, because instead it was chaos like that. Everybody was talking, and there was a lot of dudes in there that wasn't buying nothing. And they were staying in there a long time because they were talking.
I don't like it like that.
I don't either. I don't like that either.
Is there anything else about church that you want to speak on?
Yeah, I want to say when the only other white church I went to was in Seattle, and the people were against me because I'm telling you why, because the girl would cry to the people about me. That I was she would confess. You know how you confess?
Yeah, that's Catholic.
Well, I don't know if you call it Catholic.
No, Catholic, you confess to the
Well, anyway, she'd do that.
Hail Mary, blah blah blah.
She would do that, and then they wouldn't run me out of there because I broke my leg, so they couldn't get me out of the house. But they put a
restraining order.
No, they put they made a lesbian, a dyke lady, come stay there.
I don't know anything about all that.
Why would they do that?
Red, you're getting off the subject.
No. I'm saying the church. That was the other church.
Leave
when you leave
the show now, so
it's that time.
Please say to that camera right over there, number 3 camera.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want to
about
say.
Church?
No, no, just about
what?
Your end, whatever you would like to say.
Oh, my ending.
Yes, please.
What's the ending? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a nice week. I gotta say one thing for sure. I'm getting better and better in each and every way, each and every day. And I suggest people to try to grow and be better than they were yesterday, because it's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? When I did my show on happiness and I looked at it, I really realized that you make the decision to live the way you want to live and to be who you want to be. The decision is yours. Thank you very much, y'all. Be good.
Okay. I want you guys to have a great week. And thank you, Red.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For coming to my show. And thank you for picking up where I could not. I appreciate that. so I can get stuff done in my house. In my house.
I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy that you have a home and
My
that you
body
appreciate.
aches so bad from head to toe. Oh my gosh, I have so many cuts and bruises. You don't even know. There's so much pain. But anyways, have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great month. And remember, I found my books, my precious, beautiful, special books that I was telling you about. And I'm gonna look hard before next Thursday to find them again, because I know I saw them, but I don't remember where they are now. But I'm gonna read to you one book until I don't have any more of the series. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be story time. Please like me, like the show, Forever Friday. And like Red said, yup, I'm gonna still be doing the best that I can. And I told you that I went to a lot of classes and I've been finding a lot of things, lots of good things, good material, good. And you are gonna get to know what I know, because I know a lot of good things. So I'm going to pass it on to you guys. All right? Okay. Mwah. Kisses and loves and big hugs for everybody. Take care.